Welcome to the Octopath Freedom Stream. Not a sad stream. It's kind of, I'd say it's kind of a bittersweet stream. It wouldn't be okay. It's never okay. Life is miserable. Okay. It's not a sad stream. Wait, hold on. I pressed the wrong button. It's me pressing the wrong button stream. And Dave's like, I didn't dump anyone, yo. You got this. Why is Dave crying? Okay. So let's talk about this a bit, okay, guys? I told DragonFat the whole story because DragonFat is someone that I have come to confide in a fair amount. I also don't mind confiding in Torvar or in Xaver or even in Very, as much as of a fucking loser that guy is. No, I definitely have no problem in confiding in all of my mods. It's just that DragonFat's around the most, you know, of the entire mod team. You guys are mods for a reason. You're my friends. And I guess I will... No, Very, you fuck. I guess I might as well tell you guys the whole story too, like the mods, at some point. I might as well. But I can't tell the whole story. I told Meldrin some of the story because it was supposed to be Meldrin's guest stream tonight, and I really was not up for a guest stream, frankly. Xavier, you're always around, but you're never here. You're usually like in the Discord doing something else. You're not usually watching the stream, it seems. I can tell the basic story, yes, and I will tell the basic story. But basically, like, a few things happened tonight. I was not entirely okay with having guests on and putting like a whole serious show about it. Not that the solo streams aren't serious, they are, but it's a different thing, right? And like Dave's off doing homework as well, so like it ended up working out just fine. So what I can tell you, at some point down the road, I will tell the whole story because it is a funny story. Oh, is there a crackle? Okay. I'm gonna see that guy tomorrow. Maybe he can help me because he has Wednesday free. So maybe we can free it. Anyone catch that? Was it a big one? Sure, x86. It's a funny story. I'm not necessarily embarrassed by it. It's just that it's not something I can say right away because other people are involved. But at some point, I will tell you guys the whole story. DragonFat can confirm it's a funny story, at least. Wait, is it still crackling now? I wish Dev got a mild electrical shock. I might actually have a crackle fix. I just don't... I need somebody's help to fix it, and the guy's not available till Wednesday. No? Okay, good. I think the crackle fix will require the technical assistance of somebody that I know. He's not available till Wednesday, so maybe we'll be able to do it. I'm crackling? Can't even tell a fucking story. Xavier, stop getting mad at me! I thought we were friends, Xavier. Okay, here's the story then. The actual story. The parts that I can tell you is that I am most likely losing my job sometime soon. And it's not a great job. It's a terrible job. It's when I'm bent down, eh? Well, shit. Uh-oh. Goddamn crackles. If it keeps happening, let me know, okay? And I will... restarting the stream will temporarily fix it. Restarting the stream will temporarily fix the crackles, so if it happens again, let me know. There's no couches. But I'm likely losing my job. I do not plan to do a Nostalgia Critic. A Nostalgia Critic exit. No, I am not the Nostalgia Critic. I do work retail, agree. And this is the thing, like... I looked up my... as soon as I heard this, I went to go look up my YouTube revenue, okay? And the YouTube revenue... On revenue alone, without divulging too much personal stuff. On revenue alone, I make enough money to pay for my monthly expenses. I make enough money to more than pay for the monthly expenses. You know, and that doesn't count, you know, humble monthly income. That doesn't count, you know, like Twitch subs or anything like that, or Patreon or Subscribestar. You know, it's just on YouTube revenue alone, I'm good. I'm at a point now where I can live comfortably and do the show full time and not have to deal with any kind of side job. However, the side job, it's very safe, you know? It feels good, doesn't it? I don't have a coke habit. Like, when you have a side job, it's secure. If you need to take more or less hours based on your seniority, you can do that. Especially if you're in like a unionized place, right? If you're in a unionized place, you can, you know, try something out on the side. When it fails, keep your seniority, come back and bump your hours up again. It's like a safety net, having a side job. And I likely, very soon, will no longer have that safety net. It will just be me and you, guys. And, you know, I make enough, but it's still frightening. You know? It's frightening to give it a go. And also, not only that, it's like, on a personal level, it is like a form of rejection. Even if you hated the job, even if you hated all the people there, it's still somebody, you know, telling you that, no, you can't do this anymore. No one likes that, you know? I could get another job, but honestly, like, jobs in the city right now are kind of hard to come by. Third crackle, eh? Fuck me, dude. All right, here. You know what? I'll give things a quick restart. I'll continue telling the story in a minute. BRB. Okay, everything should be fine now. So, anyway, to continue the story, I'm probably losing my job. Even if I don't lose it, I'm at the point where I could quit. And frankly, it's demotivating to go there at this point. I've noticed... Oh, yeah, Xaver, the community stream is going to be postponed a week. Sorry.
Letting us begin.
See, I agree with that morality. There's definitely something good about having a stable job. Like, I get that. But, like, this job has been so bad for me. Like, have you guys noticed that sometimes I don't get a video out on time, or sometimes I miss a stream? 9 times out of 10, it's because I just pulled a shift at that job. And it's just like, even just going there and having like an okay shift is enough to like make me be depressed and lethargic and lying in bed for like the next half of the day. All right. If sound is desynced, refresh. It should fix it itself.
Letting the hunt begin.
But anyway, yeah, I'm just fucking done with that place. I'm done with the fucking people there. And here's the thing, I have a full range of stories I can tell you about that place, but I'm not. There's a cracker right there. Okay, I'm not willing to. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. I can't tell you yet, and I will tell you someday because they're all funny, but I can't tell you yet. What I can say though, guys, is that even as the manager of my department is a fucking meth head who actually does coke sometimes on the job, even as there are so many people there that are worse than me, I'm going to get fired because I left 5 minutes early to catch a bus. Yeah, that's what I mean, like... Yeah, Dave's seen this woman. She actually is a husk, for real. Oh, Ophelia died. Shit. I haven't been paying attention. Well... I got this job when I was extremely poor, and everybody else around me had a lot of money and was at better jobs than me, making better money than me. And I was just like barely fucking scratching by, and I was like, I just need any fucking job. And in a sense, I've just outgrown it, you know? And it's kind of time to go. And I'm also realizing that staying there is actively harming my channel growth. So I have these. I guess maybe I just can't stream tonight. Maybe I just can't stream tonight. Maybe I just gotta. Maybe I'll just go back to that job and work it, and just kill myself. Let me try something else. Hopefully that fixes the crackles. Hopefully. Maybe not. I mean, if it doesn't fix them, I can always just not stream tonight. You know, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been like uploading all of Dave's old anime reviews. All of them. I do like hearing about when the crackles happen, though, so I don't want them to completely ignore it. But I've been uploading all of Dave's old anime reviews to the DevKit BitChute channel. You know? Everything up until, I think, part 5 of Bible Black, so that's Valentine's 2013, is up on the BitChute channel right now. The DevKit BitChute. So if you want to see all of Dave's old stuff, it's all there. And I've been doing that. I could always go back to like still refining that channel and getting all that old stuff ready to go. I could do that if it becomes untenable to stream.
There is no choice.
And once that channel has the full backlog up, I will like do an official announcement on YouTube or something about it.
Here we go.
In any case, guys, the story that I'm trying to tell, don't tell him when it crackles. No, I like to hear it. I like to hear it. What's the name of his game? The name of the game is right there. It's right there, guys. The thing about losing this job is that I know that I've outgrown it. Frankly, I outgrew it about a year ago.
Letting the hunt begin.
And it's actively.
Bring it on.
It's actively What, did it crackle? God damn it. Did it crackle, guys?
Here goes nothing.
Seriously, tell me if it did, okay? No? Okay. Okay, thank you. Knackling. Okay. Okay. Anyway.
My turn now.
No, it's a place that I've outgrown. It's a place that I really needed at one point, so it feels weird to say that I don't need it anymore. Because I was like broke and starving when I got that job. I already bought a new board, Dragon Fat.
Letting the hunt begin.
I need an axe. There we go. So,
Letting the hunt begin.
what ended up happening, guys? I guess we're gonna tell the full story here. Actually, no, I won't tell the full story because
Listen to me.
Shucks.
a few of you in the chat room know why. Anyway, I feel strange about it because it feels like finally making the leap.
What next?
You know, I've always wanted to make this my full-time job. I've always wanted to stream, and I've always wanted to make videos, and I've always wanted to foster a community.
The battle is truly joined. With each battle, I grow stronger.
But this is the leap, you know? Yeah, I'll drop the subject, yes. But like when the main channel hit 100K subs, I was gonna go. We're at 52, and we're growing steadily. I'm gonna be at 100K in a couple months, but we're still not there yet. The money works out that I can go. The revenue and the income, like everything's. I'm not gonna like land hard, right? Yeah, I'm basically being pushed out of the nest, Diggory, and it feels a bit strange. However, I think it's a good thing. I have to be honest with you guys, and this is where it might get a bit of a sad stream. This will be the first time in my life that I have finally outgrown something and then also left it on time, if that makes sense. And Dave and I have had this conversation before. It's not like it's a secret, but one of my biggest problems consistently throughout my entire life have been the fact that I never knew when to leave something when I had, you know, outgrown it. Talk about something different, Sikachi. Like, Dave and I went to the same daycare when we were kids, right? The same daycare. I stayed for an extra like 2 months after all my friends had left the daycare. They had been old enough to start walking home, and I was old enough to start walking home from school too. But I didn't want to let it go. And eventually, once Dave had left the daycare and all my other friends had left the daycare, and I was just sitting around with a bunch of kids who were much younger than me, I was like, this isn't as fun as it was. So I left it, and it was time to go. You know, I took a gap year at the end of high school, not because I needed it, but because I didn't want to leave high school yet. You know, I could have graduated at 4 years, but I took 5 because I wanted. And like that final year was honestly torturous because nobody that I liked was there anymore. I stayed at the university that I was at for too long. I should have taken, like, I eventually dropped out, got a job, and came back. I should have done that years before I did, you know? I should have moved into this house with Dave years before I did. But basically, every time there's been a major move to make in my life, and I've been like, I had matured and I had grown up enough to take it, and it was time for me to go, I always hung out just a bit too long. Until, like, it became very painfully obvious that I was just
You won't feel a thing.
out of place. You know what I mean? And it feels like, it's starting to feel like that now with my current job. The only difference is I now have the opportunity to leave on time for the first time in my life. Which is good. You know, I can break a bad habit. I can, you know, finally get on with some things I've been wanting to do that I've been waiting, you know, 30 years to do.
What's the big idea?
You know, Naxalis, you're always going to have opportunities that you passed up that you should have taken, but there will always be more opportunities, so just don't do it again and you'll be okay.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, fair enough, Meldrin. Well, that's why I named it Freedom Stream, right? Because there's a part of me that is filled with old habits that just wants to, like, play it safe and cling on to that job even as it gets worse. Because, man, it's getting worse. That job is getting so much worse. It's no longer worth it for me to even work there. But part of me is just like, no, stay where it's safe. Stay there. Don't do it. You know, and even though there's another part of me that's like, no, it's time. Like, you've outgrown this. Other opportunities are happening. If you stay here, you will probably miss them. So, it's time to go. Stop being afraid and do it. And that's kind of where I am now.
Come in, if thou darest. Coming, if thou
Don't do it,
darest.
Dev. You have so much to live for. God damn it, you fucks. I'm not gonna kill myself, you idiots.
Out of my way!
But basically,
Here goes nothing.
like, the choice that I have... Here, I was talking to Sargon about it actually earlier, and Sargon said if I think I can do it, I should do it. Because my channel's blowing up, and I have more than enough talent and skill myself. I should do it. I should... And he was like... And I was describing the situation to him, and what I told Sargon was that for about a year now, I've had two motivations, a positive one and a negative one, all right? The positive motivation has always been, you know, a desired goal, right? I want to be able to live on the content that I create. I want to have this community kind of come up. I want to be able to hang out with you guys. I want to be able to stream and to make videos, and I can't think of anything else I'd rather do with my life. It makes me the happiest, and it's the most fulfilling for me. So there's the positive motivation. I can see a goal, and I'm approaching it. I have a negative motivation as well. Negative motivation is my current job, because I hate my current job. I just hate it. And within the past 3 months, the positive motivation has been becoming much more positive. The channel's been blowing up. And the negative motivation is becoming much more negative. The job is getting significantly worse. Yeah, things are growing, Marilyn, definitely. Marley, I'm not going to do that. I understand, like, playing it safe, but I think if I play it safe at my age, I'm going to die playing it safe. I need Therian for that. I gotta go back.
Let's see what you got.
There's pirates in here.
Have at you! I will cut you down!
I'm not gonna be Mundane Matt. Mundane Matt blew himself up by being an idiot. He couldn't take criticism, and he copyright striked people like a retard. I'm not him.
I will not be thy
Bring
friend.
it on.
Yeah, Mr. JD, that's gonna be the last time I shitpost on my main channel for sure. Those days are over.
I'll do my best.
You had your tapestry moment. Q came to you and taught you a lesson. Yeah, basically. That's basically where I am, yeah.
Coming, if thou darest.
But basically, yeah, I have to, like, I have,
Have at you!
go like a mundane matter of Mr. Medicare.
I will not be defeated.
The dev kit's gonna be all the old videos plus anything that I feel like that won't fit the theme of politics and isn't like a stream VOD. So I might do reviews on it or something at some point. I don't plan on getting stabbed by a Nausicaan, sorry.
My turn now.
Lessen my arrow.
Here we go.
The daily slurp. Good old daily slurp. Yeah, Meldrin, I have a fourth channel called SFO Backups where I just post dumb shit that can get banned easy. It's a channel I don't care about.
Victory shall be mine!
Lessen my arrow fly and true.
There's 4 channels. There's
My turn now.
There's SFO, SFO Backups, Game Boomers, Dev Kit, and I'm gonna have associated BitChute channels for each one too. But anyway, my point is,
With each
I would have rather waited 3 months to try and make this my full-time only job. However, a perfect opportunity to gracefully bow out of my current situation and give it a go with a reasonable chance of success is happening right now. So it's basically time for me to do it. As frightening as that is. And I can adjust it to the loss of revenue. That's from that job. It's not a big deal. I'm just oh wait, what did Nax say something bad? Let me see. Oh wait, you got shit-faced, Nax? Womp. I'm waiting for any serious expansion or merchandise or anything for the 100k mark. That'll be a 100k thing, definitely.
Now then, I will cut you down.
Letting the hunt begin.
Yeah, dude, I'm not getting shit for any kind of severance. I'm not killing myself, you little shits.
The battle is
My turn now. Yeah.
Coming if
Anyway, yeah, it's freeing, right? Like,
the battle is true.
you know, there's part of you that feels like you've been
I will cut you
rejected
down.
because you have. Someone has said, you know what, you're failing at whatever you're doing. It's time for you to stop and go do something else. Someone has taken into account everything that they have in you and they have said, no, it's time for you to go. It always, you know, that never feels good. That never feels good. However,
the hunt endeth.
there's always that little part of you that is like, I'm free. I don't have to do that anymore. Please die. Like, thank you, Le Grump Lord. But like, a great way to put it. Yeah, it's like, even as you worry about all the new things from being let go, you have this sense of freedom. Like, I no longer have to endure that bullshit, that complete fucking bullshit that I had to endure. And it's like I said, I would go there for a 5-hour shift. I would come home bitter and angry and miserable, and like Naomi and I were more likely to fight, and I couldn't sleep well, and then like the next day I would stay in bed until like 11 a.m. I wouldn't do a video that day. Sometimes I wouldn't even do a stream that day. Like, it was interfering with my ability to do this, which pays more money and is my dream job that I love. Just have to endure Naomi and Dave.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I think it's time to take the plunge. Morality is basically, it's it. Like, it's time to go off and do something else before I end up fucking dying in there.
Letting the hunt.
I went back to town to get Thier and I didn't even get him.
Now then,
Yeah, exactly, Raraloon. That's what I mean. Like, I at the very least, my solo streams are going to run longer if I'm not doing this job anymore. And I'll be able to, at some point,
Darest.
do videos consistently.
now then.
Listen, I'm not Andy Worski. I don't have a coke habit. Apparently, Andy Worski's turned on Geek Thulu. That guy's like a fucking paranoid wreck, man.
I'll do my best.
Letting the hunt beginneth.
I can still get one, Dev. Don't sell yourself short. Get out of here.
Here goes nothing.
Stream on YouTube, get the super chat shekels. I have to keep my my sub button on Twitch, but I have an idea to stream there.
Here goes nothing.
I hope things go well too.
No then.
Yeah, I completely agree with all that morality. You know,
Victory.
having a big win, and actually this is something that I mentioned earlier to both Sargon and DragonFat, is like earlier in YouTube, none of us here had any idea about how to take advantage of a situation. We had videos on our channels go viral several times before things really blew up. And we just didn't know how to keep going. You know? We just didn't know what to do. So at some point, you know, I figured it out. I was like, okay, when a video goes viral, here's what you do to make sure that momentum is not fleeting. And things have been going well ever since. Discord's purged its furry mods. I think we're okay. I think we're okay, man. Thanks. Thanks, Very. Sargon can afford to hire lackeys because Sargon has 900,000 subs. There's no lackeys for me. I have to go. Where's the tavern to change parties in this city? Very, it'll be okay, my friend. Hire Lilith and pay her in head pats. Oh, the bar's over here. Okay. The worst part about bringing Therian in is he doesn't need any more levels. He's already over-leveled to shit. Hire me and pay me in weed. You'll be the talented gamer of the gang. True enough, Vancouver. Sorry, true enough, Xavier. We can move. It is... One more thing that we would have had to do eventually is wean myself off that job so we can move. And we are going to move at some point.
Let's see what you got.
But it's probably going to be Ottawa first. I've already spoken to a friend who lives in Ottawa. He wants to join the channel when we move there.
Well then.
Hey Lux, yeah. You have to beat your main person's level chapter 4 in order to change it. It kind of sucks.
All right.
But anyway, guys, I don't quite know what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. I might have like they might not be letting me go, and if they're not letting me go, well, the job has become so shit, and this was enough of a scare, that I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go. I'll just give you my 2 weeks notice, I'll work my 2 weeks, and then I'll be done. Or they might actually be letting me go. Which means that there's no 2 weeks, I'm just done now. Either way, in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be doing this full time. So, thank you very much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your views on YouTube.
My turn now.
Here goes nothing. That's what I'm talking about.
I have friends in both Vancouver and in Ottawa. Well, Xavier, she's not the only friend that I have out there. There's like 20 people that I know that are out there right now. In fact, actually, there was a couple I knew in university, my first year university. They moved out. They moved out there, and they actually just left. Like they had been out there for like 5 or so years, and they said, you know what, we're gonna go somewhere else. They were the first. They were the first people from the friend group who had left Vancouver. They end up living overseas. But Ottawa will probably be the place first off.
Here we go.
Well then. I'll do my best.
Yeah, sure, Slaughter Otter. Like, if any of you guys are in Ottawa or are in Vancouver, yeah, you can come hang out with us whenever we go.
Out of my way.
Florida is the only state. Florida and Texas are like basically places that could be their own countries.
Here goes nothing.
Victory shall be. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Sure, Maldron. You guys are great, you know? I mean that unironically. I've been talking to some of my my coworkers, like on Facebook or whatever, and they're begging me to do a 2-week notice if I can because the store is basically falling apart. Everyone is quitting. Everyone's quitting, and it's getting to the point that, like, the store can't function anymore, man. People are just piecing out. I didn't even need that.
There is no choice. I'll not be
I don't work at Home Depot. I work at a different store. Dave works at Home Depot.
Here goes nothing.
What are the snails weak against?
The battle is truly.
Jesus. What did you...
my turn now.
No, not for me.
Don't
I'm okay with that morality. Because I've lived in Toronto, and Toronto's been a shithole.
Victory shall be mine.
All right.
Yeah, like, Naomi has become second in command of her department. Not necessarily because of anything that she's done, but because everyone who is competent above her in seniority has left.
Have at you.
And they're just barely holding it together. So, like, she's also coming home from work stressed and angry and bitter because the place just sucks.
Here goes nothing.
Also, guys, I'm breaking the social media policy of the company by telling you any of this. So, I could get fired just for that.
Where's the nearest tavern?
It's a unionized workplace, Naxalis. People only get promotions based on how long they've been there, and nothing else.
Let us fight with honor.
Believe it or not, guys, almost every company in Canada has a social media policy. Including, like, shitty part-time jobs. Dev's boss is personally watching the stream. Nope. She's off getting high in an alleyway somewhere.
Victory.
It's me, Dev, you're fired. You know what? If this happens, though, I will be able to do like Smash Brothers streams with you guys more often, if you guys want that.
I will not be defeated.
Hey, Xavier, do you want that? Xavier, do you want some Smash? She doing that smack? Yeah, pretty much.
What's the big idea?
How about this, guys? When we hit 100K subs, I'm gonna ramp up all the community stuff, okay? We're gonna have servers for games, we're gonna have merch. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have Smash Bros. We're gonna have Minecraft. We'll have it all.
Out of my way.
Victory shall be my way.
The flame guides us true.
Anyway, I want to point something else very, very quickly, okay? Even as all of these things are happening to me, and even as there may be some troubles, you know, coming up, it might not be necessarily perfect or amazing for me all the time. Don't feel like you have to donate any money, okay? I don't want anybody going broke or like hurting themselves or like ruining their own lives to try and keep me going. I don't want any of that donation squad mentality, okay? I know there are a lot of people out there, there are a lot of Twitch streamers who take in like thousands of dollars, oops, didn't mean to do that, thousands of dollars of donations, and the people don't even fucking care about them, alright? I only want anybody in this community to consider giving me money if you already have all of your monthly expenses covered, okay? Shut the fuck up, Nexus. I don't want, like, if you have to choose between, like if you're going to school, you're paying rent, you're buying food, do all that shit before me. That's like, don't fucking. I will not have anybody donating themselves into the goddamn poorhouse for my fucking. Or you don't have any money next month, well, quite literally, so I won't be giving you any. Well, fair enough. There you go. Good enough. What am I doing? So yeah, I wanted to get that out there, like, right the fuck away. Wife needs new tires. 4 months behind on rent, but Devo Squad comes first.
Let us fight with honor.
Yeah, you guys are pretty great.
My turn now.
The enemies in this cave are quite tough, you know? Like, all things considered.
Don't play.
Ban all donations. Dev should give us money. I'll just pay you guys to watch me. That'll be it.
Fire consumes all.
Here we go.
Some of you guys are alright. Don't donate tomorrow. This is why you guys are hands down the best community ever on the entire internet.
Victory shall be.
These are some very tough snails and crabs, Rarelyn. We are at like an advanced dungeon right now, and they're still just tough snails and crabs. By the way, guys, I assume there's been no crackles this whole time? You guys wouldn't lie to me, would you? Subscribe Star should work now, man. I keep, like, I'm fully hooked into it. I gotta sign up to Payoneer to see if I can get money from it, but it should work now, man. No crackles yet. Well, very good, very good. Is there a way here, like a hidden way? No. Do you want to be demodded, Very? If you don't like the job, that's okay with me. I won't hold it against you. Okay, that's obviously the ending.
I'll make this quick.
Now then. Fire consumes all.
Out of my way.
Demod him, I'll mod for you. We have like 7 mods. For a community my size, I think that's probably a good enough number, don't you guys think?
All right.
How about you?
You need 99% mods. Boy.
All right.
My turn. Where's the nearest tavern?
Where's the nearest tavern? Okay, let's save it up. We'll go back for that demod Very, then immediately remod Very. I'm gonna head back for that branch in the road, and then I'll probably take a short break before the boss. Oh, there's a path down here. There's a whole bridge. Wait, this is gonna be back at the start. I think.
Want a tango, huh?
My turn.
Do you have a spear or a bow? Yes, you do. I caught fire once. No. There are multiple. Like, Torvar and Dragonfat are great mods. They mod quite a bit.
Out of my way.
Here we go.
Well then.
My turn.
Sargod. Oh, guys, I have to tell you something sad. D&D's canceled tomorrow. No D&D super chats for me.
Here goes nothing.
Out of my way.
Thanks, Wing Sir. That's absolutely what I want. No D&D. Morality, the UK's leaving the EU. He doesn't care.
Here goes nothing.
The actual reason why there's no D&D is because Sargon has to go to a family event.
My turn now.
The battle is true. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Yeah, he's got to go to like a family thing, and he was like, I can't do it. And I was like, well, at least I asked you this time, because Sargon didn't tell us this. Like, I had to ask him. Sargon usually knows when he can't do a stream. He just doesn't tell anybody to the last minute unless someone asks him beforehand. And he was like, oh yeah. It's like, well, thanks. Thanks, Sargon. Okay, gonna take a short break here, guys. We'll come back and fight the boss. BRB.